All right, so this lesson is about running through the tape. Now, when I say running through the tape, I'm talking about continuing within your career and having that same motivation and determination as you had day one, whether you are the first year in the military or your 25th year in the military. Still having that same drive and that same work ethic. When you think about a sprinter, think about Usain Bolt and how those sprinters run from the start point all the way through that 100-meter race. You know, they're not letting up from that 100-meter race until they've crossed the finish line. At that point, then they start to slow down because their race is over at that time. And I think that we need to have that same mindset in our work ethic. That whether it's year one, you're eager, you're motivated, you're ready to get moving, or if it's year 20, 25, yeah, I could drop retirement, or yeah, I have dropped a retirement packet, but you know what? I'm going to continue to run with that same motivation throughout my race until my last day on duty. One of the things I appreciated about Sergeant Major Mosley, Joseph Mosley, who we got to honor with a retirement ceremony last weekend, was that he was the type of person who ran through the tape. I got the opportunity to work with him from August of last year when I arrived at the Cav Squadron to until now. So I got about 10 months of working with him, and we had the conversation shortly after I got there. I knew that he was going to be retiring at some point in 2018, and regardless of that, that knowing that he was going to retire, him already making that decision, regardless of when he put that paperwork in, at no point did he start to slack off and say, you know, I'm not going to put in the same work ethic as I would if I wasn't retiring, or hey, don't ask anything of me, or I'm not going to be doing these things, you need to give them to another person because I'm retiring. He continued to run his race all the way through that tape. And I think that's something that we can all admire. I think that's something that we should all do, and we should all have that same mindset throughout our careers. So I just think it's important. Make sure you're running through the tape in everything you do. If you're transferring to a new unit, your current unit, make sure you run through that tape. Set those individuals up for success so while you're gone, they can continue to move forward. And as you progress through your career, you know, continue to have that same motivation. Maybe you can't put in as much as you did in year one because of other responsibilities or whatnot, but having that same work ethic, the work ethic shouldn't be lost on you. So continue to run through the tape. Don't allow yourself to slack off, and continue to push forward until you reach your finish line.